Here we are in Silverstone, a terrific circuit with flowing corners and fun technical sections that I simply love, and to my astonishment I find myself in pole position for the first time in nearly 40 races, my last pole position being in New Delhi during VG's second season of F1 2013. The joy soon turns to frustration as I bog down, totally webbering the start, getting too much wheel spin off the line and changing up the gears too quickly. My poor getaway puts me in a vulnerable position into turn 1. A massive dose of understeer from Nether sees me off the track and I'm lucky not to be collected by anyone else. Eager to get back track position, I see a small gap on Rambo's inside. Realising the move was a little optimistic, I turn hard left to minimise the contact, but I lose the back end briefly until Nether helpfully knocks me back on course. With pole position translating into 6th place, it's time to calm down and try and find a rhythm. I'm able to pass Nether around the outside of Brooklands and Bagsy into Maggots and Beckett's. Mind you, I'm not all that proud of that off-track extension.
Jeez, you had so much more speed through there.
Oh fuck, you're lagging, I don't know where you are.
Come on, Stairs, pull it together.
On lap 3, Curly leads the race from Xeris. I've caught up to Rambo, who's currently in 3rd place, and running the prime tyre after he cut a corner during the one-shot qualifying session.
Oh!
Gave you room, didn't we?
No, you're fine.
Half a lap later, Rambo goes deep at Brooklands, and I follow with a brief lock-up that sees me run helplessly off the track. I don't lose any positions, but I've given Rambo several seconds advantage. By lap 6, Rambo has managed to get past Xeris for 2nd place, just as some weird Codemasters shit goes down.
What the heck?
What?
Bollards just went flying everywhere and I didn't even touch him.
Oh shit!
I just saw him, I was like, what the fuck is this?
By the next lap, I've got myself onto Xeris' gearbox as he struggles for grip on his older option tyres. Having lost 2 positions in a little over a lap, Xeris makes the choice to pit early and try and gain an undercut. At the end of lap 8, it's time to pit. Curly has also pitted and switched to options, while I've opted for the primes during my middle stint. By a whisker, Xeris has managed to undercut me. As Xeris struggles with understeer through Beckett's, I'm able to close in very quickly with Kurz and DRS and capitalise on some phenomenal grip around the outside of Stowe.
Did I give you enough room there?
With some clear track between myself and the race leader, I've been able to put in a few fastest laps and reduce the gap to Curly to under a second.
Remember what happened last time we raced here, Alistair?
Can't talk right now.
He's on the phone.
I didn't even want to try and kill us there.
At the end of lap 15, Curly dives into the pits in order to fit primes for his final stint. 2 laps later, I'm in for my final stop, changing onto the option tyres and rejoining the track just in front of Nether and Curly. To my surprise, Curly hasn't managed to undercut me and I can't quite believe how well it has worked out. I set about trying to build a gap. On lap 19, Rambo is in for his final pit stop and I celebrate by setting my fastest lap of the race.
That makes me heave a sigh of relief.
A sigh of heat.
No way of catching that time. Jeez.
But you're always still my fastest laps.
No, I think you just had a way better setup.
It is a killer setup.
Whee!
Well,
I gathered too much gas out of Aintree.
did you lose your wing?
No, just loop the car.
Okay. Mine did the exact same thing.
Careful, behind you.
And that was the best of those tyres, and in the remaining laps I preserved the car, the fuel load and the tyres, while nursing a gap behind of around 4 seconds. However, one unnecessary moment of brain fade resulted in this awkward moment into Woodcote, as I accidentally hit the brake pedal while meaning to activate my KERS, my clutch pedal being my KERS button. The incident only ended up costing me about a second, but it was enough to make me break into a nervous sweat, thinking, just get it home. 1 lap later, I was home and hosed, taking victory by 4 seconds over Curly, completing my first ever hat-trick of pole position victory and fastest lap.